So, what I was going to do in today's video, stupid ass calculator turned off, is do an SSD upgrade on the laptops. And currently I was saying, because hard drives are what most old laptops have. Even into the Windows 10 era, they still thought, okay, it's not mainstream, you can get away for it with a little bit. But you can see why hard drives are so damn slow. Even if it's 7200 RPMs, it sounds fancy and it sounds fast, but what you're working with is this. And some hard drives, this one's knackered now. It's never going to work again. Just to emphasize that point, you can add the big score marks into the platter and peel apart the head. Hey, it's like a can of sardines. You can rip straight open. With that rather aggressive demonstration, I have today's video topic, and that is replacing the SSD or the hard drive from this one and putting it from a cheap ass SSD that's in this one. The point of that is because this laptop, even though it's good, the hard drive is absolutely slowing it down. Like, loading times are way too high and they suck. So that's the doohickeys going around on this old boy. And if it closes that, and pay attention to why I don't really care about taking the SSD out of this thing, this logo should say it all. It's running Windows 11, so what the... Okay? It's really worried about having surgery, but soz pal, there's literally nothing I can do about it. And with that, I'm going to just crack this thing open. And this is a Dell Studio XPS 1640 MP15. That wasn't confusing, was it? They should have just named it. Sony would have done a better job with that. At least the MD0190O2123. Oh, such a good model number. I can remember that for life. Anyways, go ahead with this. Oh, inhaled shit fumes. Tell me what else I should do for, just making the place seem more homely, I guess you could call it. I'll focus the camera there. And if it sounds like it's being shoved between an OxyClean box filled with old screws and a massive pair of pliers, that's because it is. Homemade camera setup, 2023 moment. Alright, so I am rushing the screws just a bit. I have to go upstairs. It is 8 o'clock right now? Oh, crap. Okay. Another thing you would want to do is remove the battery. The one in here is also completely dead. And I think it's because it was dead for so long, it turned into an open circuit. So it no longer holds a charge. Also, nice little fact. You know how there's all the X's on the bottom? On a Dell Studio XPS, it says Studio XPS right there. You would have to be extremely bored, like I am right now. Tan. My calculator really wanted a frickin' tan, guys. Can we get a like in the video? 1 like equals 1 tan for my laptop. It's never gonna make it to the beauty row. Really sad truth right there. My laptop's never gonna get a tan. Just plonk that right there. Which screw has been undone? I think it's this one. Some of these. So it's, I'm guessing these two there. Please don't bust the middle case straight off the back. That won't end extremely well. I don't think it will end well at all. Alright, I will probably also show you guys how to skin macOS 10.11 to look exactly, or at least very close to, holy, someone's dusty. Look at asthma, lung cancer. I could draw a Picasso out of the dust layers on there. Christ. Yeah, so... Oh, look at that. Ooh. Someone went on to Temu. Let's go. Yeah, so this thing. It's so well named. What company do you work for, man? SSD. I love working for SSD. It's like a really good place. Is this 2 gigs of DDR? Yes, it is. I believe this laptop could only take 4 gigs total. It's one of the early boy DDR3 ones. This is 2007 release, I'm very sure. It could be 08 or 09 because he had a couple iterations. It's a 2.53 gigahertz, which means absolutely nothing because it's a P8700. I sound like a Discord mod. Sorry. Alright, so unscrew that. And then you want to unscrew the one there. Judging by the massive unscrew marks, you could probably unscrew it. And unscrew this one. Then oh, well, me is a big smart. Just stop biting my finger, beast, bully. Hey, make sure you actually catch the screws. Last thing you want is your screws to fly into oblivion, make it around the universe, give you a selfie of how it went, before landing in the carpet where you literally can't find it. Alright, yep, and we know why it is slow as hell. And now, God, oh, no. A company taking care of us in the form of readily accessible and upgradable. Oh, thanks, Dale. I won't be needing this because this piece of shit is so uneven that the screws just don't line up. Don't know why. Don't care. Oh God. Oh, that's gnarly. 5400 RPM sucks. Not only that, it was dying. I honestly hackintoshed it so I could see the health. And it says it was failing, which is what you want to see in a hard drive. The worst one I have to date is a Western Digital. There we go. I just do stupid things on it because it's ass. It dies. It's the other ones. I had a terabyte, a 500, and this is the 160. Yeah, it's very, very slow. It does turn on and work consistently, but it's unusually crappy. Wow, DDR4, look at this. I don't know what any of these connectors are, so I'm going to leave that alone. But make sure you just flip it over. See, oh, that's the one you want. Alrighty then. So, what I would do in this situation is there a bit of an iPhone I can stick in there? That's normally what I do, because I have plenty broken ones. I'll be back in a bit. Oh, boy, howdy do I. So what do I want? iPhone 4, iPhone 5S. iPhone backlight? Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright. So I have chosen an iPhone backlight. So if you just... Hold on. Ignore this. If you want to actually make sure this laptop isn't going to self-combust one day, don't do what I'm doing right now. Actually find a bracket. Alright, so that should... Hold on. No. Yes. Well, that was stupid and pointless. Alright, yeah, I reckon... Is there any iPhone that I can put in there? Just as a general... Patch it up. Because I used up all my leftover iPhone 4. Like the home button They're really stuck in there well. You know what? 512 megs of DDR2. That's completely shit. It would have come out of an EPC because I only use 2 gigabytes. That's the way I'm rolling. So what you want to do, just to anyone who actually wants to use this sort of RAM, don't. Fold it over. Oh, look at that. There we go. So that'll fit straight in there. Plop this right there. Connect it in. And hey presto, you actually have a level disk. And simple as... Oh. Hold on. Oh. Well, that's supposed to slide in that way. Yes. Creaky cracky plastic. This is what you actually want to remember, not the rest of the bullshit that I was gibbering. Actually screw in the laptop. That's what you want to do. Because if you don't, you're screwed. Screw in that. And then screw in the final screw. Ooh, exciting. I wonder if this thing has any charge. The battery lasted about, what, like 7 minutes? I'm only using it because it's better than a Dell that overheats every 2 seconds, bogs down from updates, which, I mean, Windows. Does it have any charge? Jesus Christ, it does. No bootable device. That should be solved by if I plug that in, and it should be all good. So I have a USB handy. Please tell me I didn't fuck it up, because, ugh. Yeah. Alright, just plug it in. Ignore the hinge being all busted. USB Russian roulette. What else could you want? Blonk. I think it was ESC or F12. It's only one of them. We'll just mash all of them. That normally works. Hey, look at that. I'll get back when I figure out what did I plug in. Alright. Well, you get the point. Until then, this has been S6 Edge 7. Ignore that I probably forgot to plug it in properly, and I'll see ya. Goodbye.